Okay, really quickly, because the battery's dying. I know they're out of order, but I think this looks so good. I absolutely love it. I think the kids are gonna be so excited that they now all have like a table tray at the end of their row, and definitely row one's gonna be super happy that they now have their own. So I'll catch you guys up in a few minutes because my battery's about to die. I am charging my batteries. These are my extra batteries. They're not the brand, but they work really well just for emergencies. And then at Walmart, I also did buy this for $10. It's just a Mandalorian calendar. I just think it's super cute. I know it's April already, so like the first 3 are kind of useless, but it was on sale. I think originally it was $15, so $10 I paid for it, so I don't think that's really bad. And I just think they're so adorable. Look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it maybe like right there in that corner. Alright guys, here it is. Again, my battery is dying. Oh my god, hopefully I can make it, but I think it's super cute. Again, this is a 16th month calendar, so we have until, oh gosh, I don't even know, December. Oh, I guess it started back in 2023. I feel like this should have been cheaper then. I feel like I paid too much for it, but it's okay. At least this is all good and that's all good. I just still love Baby Yoda, and I can always like just take down, I can cut the pictures and then just put them as posters around the room. That's what I did one year, and then I just need to clean up this disaster. I was putting more stickers on like pencils. So these are like the pencils that are all good to go. As you can see, my blue and yellow group, they're so good at putting back pencils, whereas my orange and my red, they're really bad. So good job for these two groups.
All right, so now we have what she put into the bird feeders, but it did say that she had left 1,500. So now we take 7,500 plus what remained, and then we add them together because we want to know what she started with at the beginning. So 0, 0, 5 plus 5 is 10. Add the 1 on top. Thank you, ma'am. That's 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So 9,000 what? What unit? Grams. Not 9,000 grams. Is that the answer?
Yes. Yes. No.
What do you mean no? What is the question asking you, class? In kilograms. But wait a minute. We have grams, but they're asking for kilograms. So what does this mean? We have to convert. We have to convert 9,000 grams into how many kilograms? We do our T-chart. So for sure, this is a multi-step problem. We got multiplying, adding, and converting. So I know that so we have 9,000. We want to know how many. We want to know how many kilograms. I look at my reference sheet. I'll go ahead and say it, but one person from each group, go ahead and pass out the reference sheets. Pass them along. What is the perimeter of a what? Of the rug. What shape is this? A square or a rectangle? Rectangle. I don't know it by memorization, and I'm not going to have that beautiful anchor chart. I need to look at my what? Rectangle. All right, let's look at it. Perimeter of a square? No. Perimeter of a what? Rectangle. Rectangle. I'm going to write down the formula. 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. My perimeter is 16. 16 what? What? Meters. Very good. So your answer is B. I am not about to waste my time and draw every single one of those little itty bitty boxes and shade it in. No, that's going to be a lot of time wasted. Instead, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them into fractions. So how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is my denominator for each and every single one of those? 10. You can already put it on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there are 5 of those models. Okay? Look at the first one. Alright, first one has how many shaded?
10.
Oh, what's the rule? If the denominator and the numerator are the same, it's one whole. Alright, the second model also has 10 shaded, so that's one whole. The third model also has 10 shaded, so that's one whole. Fourth model also has 10 shaded, so that's one whole. And the fourth one, one more time. What is it? Count again. 8. Thank you, though. I love your enthusiasm. It's okay. Make mistakes now, so you don't make them on the STAR test. You're good. I love your participating, Erin. I'm gonna reward that. All right. So first you do is count your, and you too, Eduardo. I mean, you have been on it today. You count your whole numbers. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. You add your fraction. There's your answer. Your answer is, what did you say, Alan? 4 holes and 8 tenths. Yep. 4 and 8 tenths. Yeah. 8. Yeah. Oh yeah, because she left. Oh, what was this? Oh, go class. Yeah, I started charging them like at 9, so it should be okay. I don't know why they're not charging though, like when I plug them in. Yeah, open the thing. And then turn it. Yep, and then I know it's a little funky. It should be good. Pull it out. They all started with dead, so it should all be good. Perfect. Great. Huh? Hello. Let me see. Is there any other question I want them? Just give me 5 more minutes to do this one last question. Because the rest are pretty repetitive. Go to 19, please. 19. 19. There's a geyser that erupts once every 44 to 125 minutes. If the geyser erupted one day at 1:04 p.m., at what time could the geyser erupt next? So what we do is we add 1:04 plus 44 minutes. 4 plus 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. So between 148 and, let's find out the other one. How do I do the other one? 104. But wait a minute. 125 minutes? We don't say it like that. What is the most that we say? What is the most? How many minutes are in an hour? 60 minutes. So we can't say 125. We have to convert that into hours and minutes. Yes. All right. So we got to get to 125. So how many hours are in a minute? Wait. How many minutes are in an hour? 60. So 60 minutes. Do I need to add another hour?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What would it be? 60 plus 60. What is 60 plus 60? 120. How much left do I need? 5 more. So this is what? 120 is what? 2 hours. and then add how many more minutes? 5 minutes. So that's 2 hours and 5 minutes. So that's 3:09. So I need to find a time that is between 1:48 and 3:09 p.m. Which is, let's see, A, nope. B, nope. C, yep, 3:05 goes here. Or D, no. So your answer is C. Okay, so they're looking for between. Who's your group 3? Me. Do you know your pass? Okay. So you can log on to her computer and then she can access it.
From the board, right?
From the board, yes. Alright, y'all. Go ahead and put a star by this question, especially right here. Making sure you know how to convert, how to convert long minutes to hours. Very good. Okay. Let me work, guys, listen. Let me have 3 more minutes. No, what am I saying? 3 more questions with you guys, and then we can play booklet, okay? But I need y'all to focus.
Same, bro.
It is the end of the day. Y'all, I didn't know if I told y'all, but today's Friday. It is currently 4:10, something like that. I'm about to go home. I don't even have any words to say, y'all. It was chaotic. So a few days ago, one of my kids told me it was her birthday on Friday. So today's Friday, so it was her birthday. She had this most like adorable little happy birthday crown. It was so cute. I gave her a lollipop, so I try to do that for like kids' birthdays, you know, just a little fun incentive there, or a little fun gift. And then she's like, oh hey, like my mom wants to bring something, can she bring something for our birthday party? I'm like, yeah, sure, just make sure it's like in goodie bags, so that way, like, you know, it's like super quick and easy and we just pass it out. Nah. this mom brought McDonald's, which I'm like, I'm totally fine with, but the kids went absolutely crazy. So she brought McDonald's for just her homeroom, so 21 kids. And she also brought cupcakes. Lord almighty, but they had so much fun. We sang happy birthday. Like, the student was just so happy. She was like, what flavor do you want? Like, it was so fun. It went really well. Like, we did start dismissal super late, like 3:15. Normally we start like 3 o'clock, maybe even 2:50. But it went well. Like, we had a lot of helpers out in the front, so even though it was closer to 4 when we finished, it was pretty, like, it didn't felt like really bad. Other than that, my kids played a lot of Blooket. I keep saying Blooket. Blooket, I don't know. And they had so much fun. The only problems that I had is the iPads kept dying. Like, I know I charged them. I remember I charged every single one of them yesterday, and apparently they're all dead. I don't know if an app is making them like drain the battery really fast. I'm not sure, but I had like 5 iPads that were just not holding the charge very well. So I'm going to contact the person in charge of like technology and see if we can do a little solution there. Grades are going good. I still have not finished my grades for last week as well as this week. This week I didn't have the kids do a lot of homework. I had more like star camp, so it's more like participation, more like group work, more like, you know, tutoring groups. So really star camp is more just like going over a bunch of questions that might be on the star task and just explaining them as best as I can. I am mostly teaching with like their help, like help me with multiplication, help me with the addition, but like I'm kind of explaining it so we can get as many questions done as possible. And I feel like they really appreciate that, because there have been some questions that have thrown us off, and we have to like go back and be like, okay, let's take this step by step and let's figure this out together. and I think they appreciate that in the long term. Right now they're sick and tired of me. They're like, we don't want to do no more STAR camp. But I think in the end, when they take the STAR test on Wednesday, I think they'll appreciate how hard I've pushed them, because it'll be like super easy peasy for them when they take it, or so far. Other than that, let me show y'all the classroom, because as y'all see, I don't know if y'all can see over there, I did buy another tray. I did show y'all this morning, and then I bought that Baby Yoda poster. You can't see. And then that was it. So let me quickly show y'all those two items. So again, this is the evidence that one of my parents actually bought Happy Meals for all of my kids. I couldn't believe it. Like, that's the first time any parent has done that for us. And then here we have the 4 trays. They look so good, y'all. I love how they look. I'm so glad that row 1 finally has their own. The kids know what to do now. They know how to bring it. My second group, although I think they kicked the leg here, so it like folded back in on itself, but they were able to fix it with help of other students. I have my beautiful Baby Yoda. My second group, I will say, is more into Baby Yoda like me than my first group. My first group, I only had like one kid be like, oh, you have a new calendar. But my second group was like, oh my God, the calendar. So I had way more students in the second group, you know, really talk about like this beautiful calendar. I had to go ahead and put all of these iPads into the cart and fully charge them. I have way more. I did borrow from 5th grade so we could have enough to play Book It. And then here currently is my desk. It's a hot mess. I don't want to deal with it right now. I am just going to go home. Tomorrow I have Saturday tutorials, so I'm just going to come home, clean up a bit, and then just, you know, deal with it later. Other than that, this is what the class looks like. What I also need to do is I do need to fix these rows. As y'all can see, they are just all over the place. Oh my God, row 3 is really good. My row 3 and 4, they're really good at, you know, keeping their desk pretty aligned, but it's these two that just love to keep pushing them and making them all, you know, like wavy and crazy like this. So I gotta talk to them on Monday morning about that. But other than that, my back 2 are good. My front ones are not that good. This is what the classroom looks like. Pretty good. Luckily, my room is not being used for STAR testing, so I can keep, you know, all of the materials as well as all of the anchor charts that I have. And pretty much that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in those iPads right there, making sure they're fully charged for Monday morning. Oh, and I need to send an email, so let me do that right now currently, to our to our technology person, because she did send an email saying like, hey, I heard that you had some trouble with your iPads. What is the problem, so we can come up with a solution. So let me go ahead and send her that email. Alright, so I don't know if I talked about it. I think I have like a Friday teacher brain. I'm super tired. I can't show you too much because it does have a name. I'll probably block it out. But, so this is what I mean when I say there's an issue on the iPad. So it says that you must update your Google Classroom in order to proceed. And if I were to click on that, I can't do anything. Like, I'm clicking on it, on the word update, and nothing's happening. So I'm gonna send a picture of this to our tech person so she can go ahead and see if she can fix it, maybe update it on her end, because there are like 4 iPads that do have that issue, and I'm just like, I don't need that right now. I need all iPads to work. Okay, so I took the picture and I'm gonna send it right now. All right, everybody, I am leaving, but before I go, I want to tell you the most popular games from Look It, because we did do about 6, and I did ask for the kids' opinions, whether they liked it, whether they would play it again, whether, you know, they would just not prefer it. So the racing one, absolutely favorite. They love that one. Tower Defense, we did the original one before Tower Defense 2. They just no, absolutely not. They were like begging, like, can you please take this one off? It's too difficult. They don't like it. They literally like, no, they just hated it. The Blook Rush, it was kind of like a mix. Some liked it, some didn't. Or the Blook, I can't remember, but it was like Blook something. It was like the very last one. The Cafe, they didn't think they would like it, but they really did. They loved it. The Gold one, it was okay. They liked it. The Fishing, I don't think they liked it until people started like trying to sabotage other people. So it was like they were kind of like iffy on it, but by the end they really did like it. So the only one they just weren't favorite of was the Tower Defense and somewhat of the Blook Rush. They were kind of like iffy on that one. So other than that, oh my gosh, I dropped the paper over here. Again, I always like to do, anytime I do something with like games, I try to get their opinion, so that way the next school year I kind of know which ones to play with my kids, so I can keep them entertained. All right, y'all, I am getting out of here. It is Friday. I will I'll either make this another vlog, or I'll just add it to like next week's vlog, just to see how, you know, the week goes. But I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope that you guys are liking these videos. Bye guys.